Good morning. Welcome back to the Patchwork Quilt. Today we are going to be kicking off our fall decorations with a primitive sunflower clip. Now you can use this clip to put in your trees, or hang on your garland, or maybe put it on a dough bowl on the table, or stick it in a flower arrangement. Whatever you want to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and get us some supplies together, and then we'll be right back here and we'll get started. Alright, now that I've got all my stuff together, let's go through the list of what you're going to need to create this really cute primitive sunflower. So of course you need a glue gun, that goes without saying. You also need a mason jar lid. This is an old lid that I have from something that I used that I canned. Baking cocoa, because it's primitive, so you want it to have that grungy, dirty look. Some fabrics of your choice. I have this yellow, and I've got this really cute rooster pattern. I don't know how that's gonna work. I might not use that. And then I thought this might make a cute one too, since it's fall and this has got the orange tones in it. You're gonna need a marker, some peat moss. This is kind of optional, but I think it looks better with it. Some spray adhesive, some batting, and a pair of scissors. It's going to be really quick and easy. So we're going to start off by cutting 2 circles out of our fabric. For me, it's easier if I cut the fabric into a smaller piece because this is a sheet, so this is huge. Look how pretty that is. I like that too, but we're going to go with this orange on the bottom. So I'm going to cut somewhere on this thing. Let me find the end. Oh my goodness. The end all has this. There's an end around here somewhere. You know what? We might just use this fabric out here since it appears that there is no end. So, put that out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing. Fold our piece of fabric in half. We're going to set our center of our lid kind of in the middle of it, and then we're going to go about an inch on each side so that we get a pretty decent inside flower. And then we're going to take our scissors and kind of try to connect the dots in a circle form. Woo. Smooth off. Okay, now that we've got a circle, that is going to be the size of our flower. Now the next thing we want to do is I've got this green, I guess you kind of call it homespun. So we're going to cut a smaller square out of this. Like so. And then you kind of want to make some cuts around the edges because we're going to be folding this over. And then we're going to put this face down, and we're going to start gluing our fabric around this lid. Woo. All right, then you take your batting and you shove that down in there. It's going to make it pop out just a little bit, and then flip it back over and glue down the rest of your fabric. Make sure you do it kind of tight, especially on this part, because this is going to close it up. That is the center of our sunflower. And then we're going to take our center and put it in our center. So add some hot glue to the back. Pretty good amount. That's some good glue. And then kind of center it up. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do here, after our glue gets dried, is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut around the edges to make our petals. Now we've got our petals cut. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clip the edges. We're going to go around this way and clip the edges, and back around this way and clip the edges. We're just clipping a little bit off each edge, and it's easy. And then flip it over and do the same thing in the other direction. Now we have some petals. Now the next thing that we're going to do, I need a glue mat. Okay, so I've got my glue mat out, and I'm going to put some, oh, I'm out of my hands. Put some spray adhesive on the outside to kind of make it sticky, because when this dries, it's going to dry kind of hard, and we will be able to do some stuff with these petals. Just gonna let it dry. While it's tacky like that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some sprinkles. Put that on there. Let you pull the petals apart some. But pretty sticky on the back side, y'all. Alright, now for our moss. You want just a little bit of moss. You don't want huge clumps of moss. My hands are sticky. And we're going to pull back where our opening from our flower is to our inside, and we're going to add some hot glue around these edges and put some Spanish moss in there as a filler. Do that all the way around. last thing you want to do is you want to take these small little clothespins that you get at the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree, or I don't remember where I got those. But you're going to hot glue it to the back of your flower so that you can stick it wherever you want to. Like that. And just because I don't want all this moss all over the place, I'm going to trim it up some. Alright. How cute and simple is this?